Women raped by Korean soldiers during Vietnam War still awaiting apology. Tran Thi Gai was 24 and alone at home in her village in Vietnam's Phi province when a South Korean soldier forced his way into the house and raped her. He pulled me inside the room, closed the door and raped me repeatedly. He had a gun on his body and I was terrified, said Tran, now almost 80, and still waiting for South Korea to acknowledge sexual violence by its soldiers during the Vietnam War. A campaign group, Justice for Lai Dai Han, is urging the country to recognize both the tens of thousands of children born as a result of rape by Korean troops and their mothers, of whom around 800 are still alive today. Tran's 3 children were conceived through rape during the war. Roughly 320,000 South Korean soldiers were deployed to Vietnam to fight alongside the US between 1964 and 1973, but the story of the country's involvement in the conflict is largely untold. South Korea has never acknowledged claims of sexual violence allegedly perpetrated by its troops against thousands of women and girls, some as young as 12, or the children born as a result. This week, at an event to highlight work to prevent sexual violence in conflict, former British Foreign Secretary Jack Straw called on the UN Human Rights Council to conduct a full investigation into sexual violence during the Vietnam War and urged South Korea to confront a murky period in its past. Facing up to unacceptable behavior by troops is difficult for any country. Straw told The Guardian, "This is not about compensation. Above anything, what these families want is recognition." Straw added that he is pressing South Korea to apologize to families affected by sexual violence during the Vietnam War.